Hey YouTubers, Xander here, welcome back to Terraria 1.3.5.3 Expert. We'll just go with that. Last time, I don't know, didn't we just test out the Spectre armor? I think that was it. Oh, well, whatever. In this episode we're going to be attempting the golem, but there's a few things that I need to bring to attention first. As you can hopefully see, the wiring layout of the home is a bit different. I did play a little bit off camera in this file, or this world I should say, just this world. Not the same character, but I did the editing to the house that I said I was going to do, so now if you look, when you flip the switch that activates the lava trap, we can now actually just go right up through here freely without having to step outside, because there's also a lockdown stone set blocking each door aside from the topmost layer, but that was just because I still hadn't built a home there. But so this just easily allows us to move around freely through the house without having to actually step outside of it. And now I can't remember if I also did this. Yay, money. I can't remember if I also did this or not, but there is also spike traps now set up. If I flip this switch, yeah, we have fire traps, spear traps, super dart traps, spiky balls. I don't remember if that was there before or not, but it is now. Phrasing. Another thing that I did though is that I did collect a few items while I was in the other file in Otherworld. Ironically, just a few minutes after playing with a different character in this file and this world and a different world, I managed to finally get a black lens, which means that we can finally craft the optic staff. Now, I'm not entirely sure if the optic staff is as good as the pygmy staff. I know it says that the damage is lower, but the optic staff has 2 minions. Now, I want to assume that means that it's double the damage that it actually states, but that I'm not sure of. So, a couple other things that we got though. We have the Band of Star Power now, so we can craft a item that is very good for a mage, and will actually probably replace the Warding Mana Flower. But will require us to press a button in order to use mana potions. I managed to get Desert Spirit Lamps, which means we can craft that one spell that requires the Forbidden Fragments. Hoarding Flesh Knuckles. Where did I get that? No. Hang on. I don't remember where I got that from. I wanted to say it was a drop from Brandon Cthulhu, but I know that's not the case. Let's see. Oh, Crimson Mimic. Oh, yes, I was farming mimics. That's what it was. I forgot that I was farming up souls, both day and night souls, to craft the keys. In fact, if I pop in here... Wow, I have that many souls of night. So with the souls of night, the keys can be crafted that allow you to convert a normal chest into a fancy hollow chest of either the Crimson if your world is normally starts with Crimson, Corruption if it starts in Corruption, or just Hollow. And they have rare drops. So here we have the Warding Flesh Knuckles, which 7 defense plus 4 defense because I got lucky with a warding thing. So that's 11 defense in a single accessory. So that's even greater than the Ankh Shield, but of course it doesn't provide any of the debuff protection. So, oops, didn't mean to turn the fire off. Celestial Magnet, that'll be combined with the Band of Star Power and other various things and just kind of create a final accessory that will replace the Mana Flower. I managed to get the Arcalis, I guess is how you pronounce it, which sadly, the character that I was using to go through this world and kind of speed things up a bit is a melee character, which the Arcalis is a very, very, very good and unique melee weapon. And I can't remember if I found it in this world or a different one, but I'll explain it. I'll show it in a second. Managed to get a Philosopher's Stone, which can be used basically to something that's almost better than the Warding Star Veil, or potentially might get rid of the Shield of Cthulhu finally. Even though the dash attack is nice, there is other ways of getting your boost started. So we'll see about that. And then last is this Mystic Toxic Flask, which I don't remember how I got that either, but it does do kind of cool things. You throw out jars of poison, but it costs a lot of mana. Weird. It interacts with the lava and kind of splashes it around. So just kind of like a, I'm assuming an area of an effect magic spell. So we also have, so let's go back to the Arcalis real quick. So it looks kind of weak. It's got 20 damage. But here's what makes it so fancy. It is the fastest melee weapon in the game. Yeah. So this makes it highly viable even into the beginning of hard mode, especially if you're a melee character, because it melts. And the knockback is able to keep them away when it's one-on-one. Nope. So it's kind of useful considering that I'm not using a melee build right now. This is, see, it's able to hold them in complete, basically stun lock them in a way, which is very, very good. Again, not even using a melee build. There's also, what is it? That. Melee weapons have armor penetration, so especially because we're an expert, enemies have a lot more armor. So combining that with the Arcalis and just it would cause it to do a lot more damage. It could do a lot more damage if we were using it in an actual melee build. I might actually just kind of keep it in here actually, as well as the Flesh Knuckles. So I could put it over here and increase my defense by 5, but that's not exactly necessary right now. Where? Oh, I already had a Celestial Magnet. Well, poo. Oh, shit. think that's what I wanted. Hope it was. I just did it. Nope, that's not... You're not what I wanted. I also didn't actually bring the celestial magnet with me like I wanted to. Oops. Alright, hang on. Okay. You head all the way up here and talk to our guide real quick. Interesting. I mean, I prefer the recovering mana when damaged. Just because if we're going to use it to replace the mana flower, which is using mana potions. I'm curious if there was another route that we could have taken. So let's see. So the only thing the Band of Star Power could have been used for is the mana regeneration band, which is what we used it for. Which could only be the magic cuffs. Which can only become the celestial cuffs. Okay. So yeah, that was the... Yeah, so if we already use this, we should not use the mana flower. Interesting, it says to use this while standing on wooden spikes. One thing I did want to check too is the Band of Regeneration could also be used to become a Charm of Myths. Oh, God. So if I had another Band of Regeneration, I could create a potion thing. Interesting. What do I have emblems? I think I'm missing a second or another summoning emblem. I guess we'll toss that there for now. We're gonna need to edit that some. I need to see what I need to create the optic staff. Yeah, sunglasses, fuck you. So 2 lenses, 12 hollowed, 20 sight. Ooh. Damn. I have the hollowed bars. The problem is that I would have to fight the twins if I wanted to. Alright, so let's put that on hold for now. No, stop it. So we'll toss that. Oh. Wait. Huh? Did I make that at some point and just completely forget about it? I mean, I must have. Well, shoot. If that's the case, I don't need the Philosopher's Stone for anything. Fuck it, sell it. Derp. Oh, I guess I could have sold the mushrooms. There. Okay, next we need to look into the thing. 12 night. Oh, I have plenty of night souls. So that's perfect. Night, and 2 of those. Guess the next question is, where do I make it? Oh, it doesn't matter, it's right here. Boom. Really? Okay. So I'm thinking once it's nighttime... Well, shit. We got a while before then, but once it's nighttime, we will fight the twins again. For the sake of getting the sight souls for the optic staff. Oh, I guess I should mention one thing. You may have noticed this kind of going off into the distance. So this is the teleporter. It's another thing that I set up with my other file. Flip a switch, we pop very far away. So what's so significant about what's over here? Well, as you can see, it seems like the land is a little altered. And that's because I made this. Or have been working on making this. During the short amount of free time that I've had, I've been... Oh, by the way, this is the ocean. So yes, we go all the way to the right edge of the map. So I mined this all out, and this is the edge of the map, and I'm turning it into an arena field for when we fight the events. As you can tell, it's not ready yet. I don't know when it'll be ready, or whether it will be completely finished off screen, just because of time constraints, again, as per usual with most things that I do. So, I should probably summon that guy, huh? And that guy. So, once we are done with the golem, we will then start preparing to fight the events. Specifically the I don't know what they're exactly called, but it's like the Halloween and the Frost Moon. Now where is my goblin? How? There he is. Wow, how did I miss him? Alright, so what we need to do is hope that this isn't expensive. It's not. So we're going to want... close but no cigar. Worse, but... triple intrepid? Really? Oh... Why you gotta be so rude? Please just give me the warding. Thank you. Alright, so with that, we will throw that there for now. I would like to grab my Charm of Myths, so where did I put that? There. So back to you. Please don't be expensive. Oh, that's expensive. Alright, this is cheap, so let's do it. Really? Actually, let's just see what the best prefix for this is. Just in case I pass it. Don't want to be wasting money, even though this is probably an item that is wasted anyways. Mythical. Alright. Ooh, celestial. Hey, there we go, mythical. So this makes like explosive, slow-moving flames or whatever. What was it? Toxic flask? Where on earth did I get this from? Oh, it's from a solar eclipse. Alright. It's more expensive. So that sucks. I don't even have the money. Ha! Alright, well that sucks. I could have money solutions. There, money solutions. We'll give this one try, right? And get something we don't care about. Well, shit. Yeah, we'll need to farm up cash if we want to make the Charm of Myths relevant. Unfortunately, we just already wasted 2 platinums that we did have. Which is unexpected, or which is standard when we're trying to reforge stuff. I'm actually kind of curious. Wow. So it's good for, the flask is good for crowd control, but not bosses. Okay. So let's see. Oh god, I remember back before the quick stack was a thing. Fun times, not. Okay. But I feel like that's not what it's supposed to do. When used, small purple flames appear and hover around the player. When an enemy comes within range, they chase. Oh. And each one causes an explosion of splash damage. Only 5 on screen at once. Combined with a good prefix, accessories, and armors that increase magic damage, can be risen to and over 100. And it can be used against the hard mode boss. Whoa, 122. Cool. Alright, so got a few weapons. Let us put that there. that's just the eye. I want the... Here we go. I do believe I need to fight the wall of flesh a few times. What do you guys think, huh? Potions, potions, potions. You're not potions. This will keep the magic power back. Just... What the hell was that all about? Yeah, I'm really lacking on potions, aren't I? Is there nowhere else that I'm keeping them? Oops. Didn't mean to hit the party button. Wow, I am low on potions. Interesting. Well, let's see. Switch those out. Guess we'll head on up. Oh, I should refresh these two while I think about it. Okay. That was pretty easy. So let's see. Oh shit. I never tied a button to... Shit, this is bad. I never tied a button to mana potions. I need to do this. It's working. This might actually be... Oh. I was wondering if this is more effective. And now shit's about to get real. Because I am definitely staying alive at least now, but... Ooh, that was... Huh. Hurt me! Okay, stop hurting me! Alrighty me. Huh, this actually works out really well. Ow, it's not working out really well anymore. Which health do you have left, sir? Oh, shit. Oh, just stop and die already. You're so close anyways. Thank you. I like this little like back and forth between the heals and the golden shower, creating a kind of like loop between myself and the eye. Alright, hit me. Come on. Hit me. Hit me again. Thank you. I think I can basically stand still at this point. Aside from the fact that he can't even hit me. Okay, now I probably need to get moving. Maybe. I don't even need to move. Perfectly self-sufficient. Okay, maybe not. Stop being such a spaz. Oh wait, that's your other... The other one's the spaz. Oh, fuck. That's just a random fucking harpy. Really? There. Get out of here, harpy. Cool. With that, we can go back. Nice. More nice. Wow, it was a Warding Shield of Cthulhu, too. Money! Okay, so we got the Souls of Flight we needed. We just need... wherever the hell that black lens went. Oh yes, I put it with the hollow bars. Then we need regular lenses. And bada bing bada boom, optic staff. So let's see, real quick, what the best... multiplier for it is ruthless. Okay. Okay. So if we were to modify the optic staff, we would want ruthless. I'm going to throw the rest of those in. Sell that. Realize I have quite a bit of money now and attempt to reforge the optic staff now. And there we go. People are, oh my god, really? You know what? Get out of here. Let's set up the security system. Okay. And really, dude, really? There. Security system activated. So I'm going to get rid of my pygmies and jeez, why don't I do much damage to this thing? Wow, that thing like does not take much damage. Dryad was slain. Fucking deathly spears. How do I get rid of you? You have a lot of damage, sir. Okay. Phew. Alright, so now we got two sets of I have no idea how they compare, but anyways, yeah, I gotta end it off here, even though we're in the middle of a solar eclipse. Which sucks, but what can you do? So yeah, in the next episode we'll deal with this eclipse. We'll make potions and actually go and then fight the give fighting the golem a test and see how that goes out. Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I guess I'll see you next time.